Hi everyone, this is StarQuip here from server 192 for Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay, so StarQuip has hit level 45, as you can see by the title, and this video is not just about me hitting level 45, it's about what the sizes of the packs are at level 45 and what are some of the building costs are going to be to get from level 45 to level 46. Now, when I first seen the ops building and seen what it was I was going to have to do, it looked, oh, yep, not a problem. This looks easy, because I had already moved refinery at level 44, and it says you've got to get to level 45. I said, that's not going to be a problem. As you'll go through, when we go through this video, you'll find that it turns out to be more a cost than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so let's go out of here and go to, we'll get that out of our way. So one of the things you've got to take note of, this clip will show you, is that I've done a lot of G4 research to make buildings cheaper. For example, this was taken back in December, and you can see in February what the cost difference are. Now I can tell you this building is probably even cheaper now. If we go to, oops, here we know it's renamed. Oh no, it's still the same. So it's still 97 and 95. So if we go back to that picture, so that hasn't really changed, okay, since February. Even though I've done a lot of upgrades, I'm surprised with all the research I've done that has not come down. Okay, so I'm very surprised on that one. Okay, so this was what it cost me what the costs are to get from Ops 44 to 45. So it's 11 billion in steel, 102 million in titanium, and about 34 million in dilithium, and 7,000 rare ore, and then 117 in just your standard ore. So now, this is the pack, March pack at level 44, not 45. So this is what you would get at level 44, which is 8 million, 11, so it's 3, so it makes 11. So 5 is 16 billion in steel. So that's a good way to sort of give you an example of what the cost difference is, or what the pack size changes when you get to the next level. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm scrolling through showing you what the other items are. Hang on one second. Sorry about that. At least you'll be able to scroll through and see what's going on while I was having a little coughing fit. Okay, let's hope it doesn't happen again. So as you can see, I should scroll a bit slower. It must have been a bit of a rush when I was trying to do this video, because I was getting ready to finish the ops to see what I would get. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, so now this is the pack once you get to level 45. Now, whoops, let's start that again. Now notice it is now, we were 16 billion we were getting before, now we're getting 14 billion there alone. So it's what, 25 plus that, it's 28 billion. So that's a big jump. Which is what you might think 28 billion in steel is gonna be, oh yeah, I'll finish that, not a problem. No. Not even close. And it's not just the steel you'll need a lot of titanium and a lot of dilithium, and you'll be wanting to do your G4 research to try and get it down even more. Are they? Oops, so that's what's popping up while I was recording the video. And you can see what the pack size is different if you scroll between the two. I probably, if I had the time, I'd do a side-by-side video, and that would probably make it more helpful. Sorry, I don't have the time these days at the moment to do that. I wish I did. It would make it more helpful for you to see the difference. But we're talking 16 billion compared to 28 billion just in steel alone for the monthly pack. Okay, so now I'll come back to that one. I found that the next clip I was after was it not taken as a photo. It was lucky I recorded it, so I was able to take the photos out. So once you get to the ops, then you need Academy. So the Academy is going to cost you 13.8 billion in steel. So remember, we just got 28 billion. So we've only got 15 billion left after just doing one building. And as you can see, we need 2,500 in rare ore and nearly 4k of uncommon ore to get to upgrade your Academy. So get back out of that. Okay, so now we want to come back up to, we did that. Now this pack, I thought it was a video. It's not a video. It's just a screenshot. But this prime came available once you got to level 45. I'll show you more into it. But luckily, because I brought the pack for that ship upgrade, ship token upgrade, which I didn't do the research, but I brought the pack because it was value, which means I don't have to buy this pack, and we'll explain more when I get into it why I would not be buying the pack. That's just but what did that get into? So this is me finishing the Academy video. Why I made the video about that, I'm not quite sure. Okay, so now we're going to look at, this is what it's going to cost. So I might pause that for a second. So we're looking at 5.5 billion in steel for the R&D and 20 million in titanium. It's not too bad, really, when you think of what the other one costs and what the costs are going to be when we get further into the clips I'm going to be showing you. And which means we still got probably, 5 billion left if we were to do this. And you can see that the, which I got 18 up there when I was doing this video. So I had enough to do this. And you might also say 6k of gas, rare gas, and 6k of uncommon gas. So let's go on. Okay, don't know why I had that one up there. Oh, that was a mission, was it? There were some missions I had to do as well, which didn't mind. Now, one of the things you had to do too for the ops to get to level 46, you have to upgrade your refinery to level 45. Your dilithium vent, because you've got to get your refinery to level 45, which means you've got to get your vent to level 45 as well, which at the moment mine was 41. I built one of these. Now, I also had to upgrade these to 45 to get the vent to 45. And they're going to cost me 1.3 billion each for both of them. As you can see in the background, I was doing that one because that one I think was only level 40 or something. So I had to get it to level 45. And the big killer is the titanium costs. Because at level 43, they want nearly 500 million titanium. And I had to do both of them. Now, it looks like the same shot. Must have been after I did that. So then I had to get the event to level 42, which was going to cost me 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? That the steel was going to be 8.6 billion in steel. See what I meant? what you got in the monthly pack was not going to come close to helping you finish this event. It get to level 46. And well, you can see what clearly there what the costs are going to be. So then I had to get this to level 43, which is still the same. I don't know why I was taking that shot for twice. It might have been A and B. Then you've got to get it to level 44, which is going to cost you 1.8 and 680 million. And now I've been doing a lot of research to bring this stuff down. I'd hate to see what it was if we didn't get all that new research. But at the same time, it's cost me a lot in dilithium to do the research to bring these costs down. So it's not really... It's one of those things, you've got to spend money to make money, if you know what I mean, or spend money to bring the money down. It's sort of... But yeah, as you can see, these costs is what it's costing me at the moment, with all the research that I have done to try and bring it down. And I'm still doing research to bring it down. I built one of these for the part of an event to... what do we got here? We got still the same. I don't know why I've still got that shot up. I took 2 shots of that. Okay, so now we got 43. It's going to cost 13 billion. I don't think I have this one up, have I? 13 billion and 72 million in dilithium. And you can see what the ore is going to be. Whoop. So I built this as well. The Federation G4 miner. Okay, so now we're looking at 43 on the now I have to upgrade the warehouse, because to get the vent to level 45, I have to have the warehouse at level 45. And this is what it's going to cost for the warehouse to get from 43 to 44. Oh, and this was another research I seen pop up. Thought you might be curious to get this one. It's going to cost 400 titanium, but that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the days. 456 days. So that's over a year without speed ups. And that your alliance helping you. When I seen that one, I went, wow. I had to take a screenshot of that. This is just those videos that I made earlier. And so that's basically it at the moment of what it's going to cost. With that, we can go into here. Okay, so show you what I'm talking about. See, it says I need to be level 45. Warehouse has to be 45. And this says that the titanium's got to be 45 in the vent. And I bet you once you get the vent to 44, it's going to say you need this to be 44, the warehouse to be 45, which then also probably means you've got to get your steel to 45. And you can see the costs involved, which means not only that, you've got to get these to 45 for them to be able to upgrade those. So you can see the cost where I thought, oh, all I've got to do is get that to 45. This is going to be easy. I'm going to do this in 2 weeks. No. Try maybe 2-3 months. Yeah. Not a big, easy jump as what you think. I know a lot of the things they tell you, oh, this is what you've got to get, but they don't explain that to get this to 45, you've got to do that, and you've got to do this, and you've got to do that. And this is going to be a big... Honestly, all this has got to be 45 to be able to get your refinery to 45. Plus your shipyard's got to be 45. And that will then let you get to 46. And I'm not quite sure why they bothered putting the defence platform. Oh, that's defence platform E, which beforehand, to get to level 44, you did not have to have... This is the first time they've mentioned your platform E in upgrading your ops that I've noticed. So they're starting to push your fifth... Is it your fifth or your fourth? Your fourth or fifth. Your fifth platform to being level 40. So they're pushing you to do that. So it means what, at level 46, they're going to might want it to be level 45 or level 46. Yeah, thanks, Scopely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, we can go back there for a second. What I was going to show, which I didn't make videos of, is this one. Now, the reason I don't think this is worth it, because they obviously haven't upgraded this pack from back when it was first came out. It would have been a good pack probably when it first came out. But notice there's no G4 resources in here. But they're going to give you 800, was it 800 and, or just over 800 million in dilithium, which sounds good. But, and they're going to give you 360 days of speed ups. But I personally can't see in this pack being worth it. Or what it has for what the, or because I haven't even got to what the actual prime is yet. I've still got to research my way there. So my research tree doesn't let me get there yet, because I got stuck at that one that I made the big deal about, how it's so expensive that you needed something like $1,500 to buy the packs to be able to do it. Well, it has come down a little bit, because where they were 900, now they're about 800. The lithium required for each. Yeah. Now, station pack at level 45. So you're looking at what's at 21, 40, 24. Yeah, 24 million in pastille, which you're going to need to buy this pack if you want to keep going. And your G4s and all that sort of stuff. And now, the ship packs. We'll only do the one because they're all basically the same. Now, they've jumped a little bit. I'd have to sit there going through them, but they have gone up a little bit, because I think it was less than 4k you got in gas. But still, oh, and the big thing, titanium, which is one thing, the reason you want to buy these packs, because you're going to need massive amounts of titanium to be able to upgrade your dilithium vents and all that sort of, the dilithium refineries, the two of them, just the two of them, is going to cost you at least 2 of these packs. Because you're going to need about 2 billion in dilithium to do that, if not more. I didn't actually take count of how much it cost me, but it's probably something I should have, because it was one of them. You had to spend one just to do 2 of them at one level was 600 each, and then there was another one that was about 500 each. Another one was about 400 each. So you're going to need these packs, not to upgrade your ship, to upgrade your lithium refineries. And the next one I need to probably show you, these don't change. I haven't noticed any difference in these. Have a look yourself at what your level is of what you're getting, but to me these don't change no matter what level you are. The next one is this one. So you can see here, I'm going to get 600 million, and the other pack was going to give me an extra 2 million, extra 200 million. But it did not come with as much latinum, and it did not come with any of this G4. So that's what I'm saying. It's not value to buy that other pack. The only value was that you got that G5. But if you're going to be like me and you buy that other, research the pack, what I did, because it came with more dilithium and more, it was better than this pack, because it came with all this and a touch more, about 1% more, remember I said, but it came with the G5 as well, which I got that pack because of that reason, not to do the research, but to get the better value. Now it's come down to, well, lucky I did, because I can do that Prime without having to buy the Prime pack. You see what I'm trying to say? That's why I'm not going to buy that Prime pack, because it's not value for money. So yeah, that's where it comes down to. Go back to me pictures and we'll wind it up. So yeah, this is StartQuip, winding up for being at level 45, what the packs are. It's, like I said, I thought I could, when I first got to level 45, I thought I'll be at level 46 in a week. And then I started doing the refineries, and when I went, no, this is not happening. This is going to be 2-3 months away. It's going to be a lot of work, because I've got to do all the past steel refineries. I've got to be all at 45. The warehouse has got to be at 45, and the vents are got to be at 45. Then you've got to do the same to titanium. Then you got, well, I've almost done the dilithium. I have done the dilithium, up to the point that it will let me till I've done the other two. So yeah, it's thank you, Scopely. That's all I can say. Yeah, so check out the other videos I made while I was doing all this, which is me getting the Enterprise, the TOS Enterprise. It did make a difference. It is more powerful, but it's the same as if when I do have activated the territory researchers, which weren't activated when I did this. Which was pretty handy to know that, because then I can see that having the territory and having the weapon having the upgrade will give me even more strength when fighting against in Sol, in Kronos, and in Romulus when doing those. But the one thing I've noticed now, they're not, the packs, they're not giving me I'm trying to think what it is. Go back to here for a second. As you can see, when we come in here, we're not getting as many of these as what we were getting. You seem to have to kill a lot more ships trying to... Look at this. I'm not getting that many. Oh, there's a few there. That's killing Borg. But I was trying to get to... It was when I'm killing... Here we go. Oh, that's not what I'm after. Anyway, they're not giving me a good drop rate as what they were giving me. So, even though they seem to be... I did get a few extra mining ships and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, what can I say? 1 minute you seem to be getting a lot of chests, and the next minute you're getting hardly any chests. It's very random. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Like I say these days, subscribe and you'll get notified. Because half the time I'll upload the video and I'll select 2 hours. But the one thing is, when I do that, if you're you may only be getting it the 720k and not the 4k, because it takes a lot longer for 4k for YouTube to convert it, and so you might not get the full quality at the start. So yeah, that's the only reason. If you click on it early, you may not be getting the best quality of the video. But like I said, by the time I upload the video, I go to bed and I get up and I put it on Discord. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for everyone who subscribes. Thank you for everyone that likes my videos, and I like your comments. I may not respond straight away because I could be at work or something. As soon as I get home, I subscribe. I'll comment. Sometimes at Smoko and lunch, I'll reply to your comments. Yeah, and that one that someone asked about what the ops costs were at 19. I couldn't find any information about that. I no longer have screenshots of that. I'm sorry. So I wasn't able to help you there. Okay, catch us all later. Thank you, and we'll catch us later. Bye.